Hello everyone, this is Joseph K. Welcome back to more Let's Play Tales of Arise. In the last part, we took out the giant fire Zoogle thing from the wedge in one hit. No, seriously, we did. The hardest part of that fight was all the enemies that were coming at you while you had to watch out for the lasers from them. And I guess technically speaking, that guy is the easiest of the four. I think there's four, actually. But technically, I'm not counting it because you have to beat it to progress the story. So therefore, it is easier. So you're not stuck forever and you're ready to take care of it. I want to point out something. I didn't bring it up in the last episode because time ran short. But you would have gotten a skit if that was the last one you needed to destroy. So that means you went to the tidal plates. You went to the tower place that's on the one. God damn it. Right. The tidal plate and Mount Diara, if you would have went through and took out all of those guys, you would have got a different skit for defeating all of them. And as it stands, the skit we got was the one we got for defeating Udine. But let's go out here. Is this where our ship is? I wonder if Zephyr knows about this ship.
Is that it over there?
Well, there it is. Oh, it looks pretty bad. I don't think we're going to be able to fly that. Anyways, what we're going to do now is we're going to see what we can craft to upgrade. A machete carrot. I need a dark maid. We're going to get that later. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and craft everything I can at this moment. Oh, I should have actually equipped that one. All right. Yeah, I will go ahead and recraft everything a little bit later. I want to make sure I can craft all the new stuff now. What is she even equipped with? I think she's equipped with that. Yeah, she is equipped with the Prime Farming Issue 1. Wait, what the hell is she equipped with? I don't even know. Oh, whatever she's equipped with, it's not on here. Okay. Get him that. Yeah, we're going to go through a lot of money here, but that's perfectly fine. Yes. Craft. Yep. We can't do the farm fence yet. We need a blistering fang. So we'll go ahead and craft and equip her with this one. All right, we still need a refined tenebrous staff, which in order to get that, I actually would have to go ahead and do that. Even though I think that's his penetration, even though it lowers his penetration, I'm going to go ahead and equip this. All right, now that we did that, let's see what we can craft that I have 0 of. Yeah, I'm going to probably run out of money, but I'm okay with that. Let's see, what does she need here? Cursed Claw and Chameleon Hide. It's a good thing we have that relic on because it makes everything cost 1. Ah, I need Infernal Fangs. All right, I think we're just about ready to go. We're going to run out of gold here. Yep. But let's go ahead and sell all of this. And we can go back and craft whatever we're missing here. We should be good. We don't really need anything else to buy at the moment. We're good on, well, apple gels we're kind of low on. I'm not going to max out apple gels, though. There's no need. Oh, we can buy grape gels here. We don't quite have enough HP, though. These are necessary. I'll buy a couple more of these. Let's get up to 4 of these so we can have 5 of them. That should be fine. Yeah, there's nothing else here I really care about getting. Life bottles we're good on. All right. Hey, and for crafting X amount of weapons with Alphen, we got the Arms Sommelier title.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Alphen? Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Three centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave. We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
All right. Something's going on with Shionne, though. She's been acting very strange a lot lately. Wonder what her deal is. But anyways, we now need to go over here to the waypoint. But before we do that, I'm going to be right back. Yeah, I know. I should have took care of this before. But give me a couple minutes. You won't notice. It'll be like a couple seconds for you guys. But I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, apologies for the cut. I thought I had coffee, but when I went to go drink it, it was gone. I'm like, well, shoot. I should have checked that before I recorded. But anyways, we gotta head over here towards the campfire.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegis? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dahna.
No offense to Shionne and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegis and the Renan homeworld leave Dahna alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegis?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shionne and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dahna. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dahna. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Dahnans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dahna. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shionne can finally get rid of her thorns. Shionne?
Huh? Yeah.
Damn, everybody just fell asleep sitting up.
Shionne? Where'd Shionne go? How could she just go off on her own?
Alright, well, we do need to eat up. While I was away, there's Shield right there. While I was away, I came back, and as I was getting ready to sit down and start continuing the recording, Law was complaining about being hungry. But let's go talk to Shield. Now, before I do that, I'll talk more about after it's over, but this is probably my favorite scene in the entire game. There are a lot of good scenes in this game. There are a lot of good moments in this game. And for me, this is the top moment in the game.
Shionne. Shionne! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Rolron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Shionne. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why. But my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shionne, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first. But ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens,
They will consume all existence.
and that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renaissance on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
But that's... too much. It's way too much.
When this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Dahnans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shionne!
Alphen?
Living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Alphen.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen. We can fight this. Fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
Shionne, what do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys...
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shionne is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of which, I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shionne. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys. You're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. For right now, and a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegis.
Best fucking scene in the entire game. Oh my god. Y'all can't see my face because I don't do face cams with these. But yeah, even now I have tears running down my eyes from that. Holy fuck. When I saw that scene, any dislike or any whatever I thought about Shionne's abrasiveness just melted away from me. And it all made sense. A lot of people will say, well, how do you like Shionne but have issues with Tyr? Because Tyr, her voice actress, made her out to be a bitch. There was no reason for Tyr to be like she was in Tales of the Abyss. Her voice actress did her a severe injustice. Now, Tyr's actual character is caring and considerate, but her voice actress in English did not portray that, convey that. And if I was making my judgment, my assessment of Tyr based off of my introduction to her alone, then yes, I don't like Tyr. Tyr remains my least favorite of your main characters you get to play as in Tales of the Abyss. Now let's talk about the relationship, because a lot of people labor under the delusion that Tyr and Luke are the best canon relationship in the entire franchise. No, you are never going to convince me of that. The best canon relationship, and I've played a lot of Tales of games, the best canon relationship, and I don't even do the ship things, the best canon relationship is Alphen and Shionne. It was not rushed. It was not forced. It was not like they're going to get together. No. Alphen genuinely cares about her. He genuinely loves her. Shionne genuinely loves him. She has never had anybody else come to her like Alphen has. Shionne thought she was going to be alone. You just saw that scene right there. Shionne thought she was doomed to nothing more than an existence to die. She thought her whole point of living was to die, to get rid of her thorns so she could sacrifice whatever was around her so she could save that from consuming the entire world. And what better place to do it than on another planet? Granted, I don't know if that's the best option because now that whole planet is, you know, going to be in ruin. But that is it. Like, that is, in my mind, peak Tales of gaming experience. Plus, you have the background second track that you get when you get when you defeat Volron. You had the second background title music playing while this is going on. The music crescendos, and it's just wow, like perfection. This scene right here is why this game ranks up so high for me. Like, for a time there, I was debating if I liked it more than I liked Tales of Grace's F. But that scene right there, holy hell. And I relate to Shionne on a very personal level because of that scene. I'm not going to get into the specifics of the details, and I'm not going to spill my psyche on this video, but I relate to Tyr with this. I mean, not Tyr. Shionne. What an insult to Shionne. Oh. Quality. God. Ugh. I got chills thinking of it. My tears are dried up now, but holy hell. We now need to speak to our party members. But will we be able to find some way to spare Shionne from having to sacrifice herself and us to keep her thorns alive? We're not going to find out next time, but we're now on the path towards finding out next time on Let's Play Tales of Arise. This is Joseph K. signing out. Y'all have a great day and keep it real. Later.